If you're going to trick someone, if you're going to pose as someone else using a fake name and everything, one piece of advice: do not send them your fake alias in an email under the heading, "Hey, my falsified information is..." That's just not a good way to trick someone. Don't blow your own cover. But that email was sent to a Hillary Clinton campaign volunteer a couple of weeks ago from a person asking if she could volunteer and if she could bring some friends to a voter registration event for the Hillary campaign. She attached to that email, "Hey, my falsified information is this." See on the right side of your screen there? That raised some red flags, to say the least. The Clinton campaign responded by asking for more detail, names and emails and phone numbers, more info on these supposed new volunteers. In response, that woman sent along that fake alias again, the one she had previously sent as "my falsified info." So the Clinton campaign understandably thought something strange was going on. They say they notified all their offices that at least 2 women had been posing as supporters, but something was fishy about them. They said they didn't know these women's exact motivations, but it seemed like maybe this was one of those conservative fake sting videos where they go after liberal groups and Democrats and try to trap them into saying something that looks terribly incriminating and awful when it's taken wildly out of context and then it's played on Fox News Channel for months on end as if it is a journalistic product, even if it wasn't actually incriminating or criminal in the first place. The group that does most of these things, at first they wouldn't confirm if they were mounting one of their patented out-of-context video entrapment things against the Clinton campaign, but the Clinton campaign was pretty sure they were. And so they tried to get out ahead of it. They released the sketchy emails from the fake volunteers to BuzzFeed.com. They released photos of the fake campaign volunteers, who they think were actually conservative activists. They told Time magazine that the women involved in the effort were engaged in several efforts to entrap Clinton supporters. The Clinton campaign did all of that first, before this conservative activist group would even admit what they had been doing. But now, sure enough, here it comes. Late last week, this conservative group released a teaser video showing a Clinton campaign staffer encouraging a volunteer to ask people who are registering to vote who they are supporting for president. The conservative group is very breathlessly accusing the Clinton campaign of being criminals and outlaws for doing that. Unfortunately for the conservative activists, even Republican field staffers are willing to admit to the press that what's in that video, the Clinton campaign's approach to training volunteers, is, quote, "standard operating procedure across field campaigns." That won't stop, say, our friends at the Fox News Channel and conservative media more broadly from going wild about this anyway, even if the real press probably won't touch this one. But now the conservative group who did the first video, they say that more is coming. They say that tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. they will release a new video. Hillary caught red-handed. And maybe they caught her red-handed. Given the history of this particular group, probably nobody was caught red-handed. But if you were looking to place bets on the next thing that right-wing talk radio and Republican TV is going to go crazy about, you can set your watch for 10 a.m. tomorrow. This is it. The mainstream press has mostly given up on covering these stunts, but your uncle, who watches Fox News all day, is due to send you an all-capital letters email about this one in 3, 2, 1. That does it for us tonight.